Hey everybody, welcome to Spikey Saturday number 84 on the Mana Leek. I'm John as always, and it's time for not Shadows over Innistrad draft. We are going to jump into an Eternal Masters draft. Now I have not yet drafted this format, so bear with me. This might be a little bit rough, but we're going to jump into a Swiss Phantom draft and see how we go. But I will see you guys for Pack 1 Pick 1. Alright, here we are, Pack 1 Pick 1. Our rare is a Regal Force. 4 green, green, green. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card for each green creature you control. It's a 5/5. Maybe that's like an elf topper? Not quite sure. Elf is black, green? Is that correct? Not even sure, not even sure. Yes, my primer I have open tells me it's black, green. Anyways, I should read these cards a little bit more. We've got a Sarah Angel, which has always been a bomb. Yavimaya Enchantress. I feel like that's an entire deck archetype. Like that's green-white enchantments or something. But that sounded kind of wonky. So really we're looking at, I think, Sarah Angel, Yavimaya Enchantress, and we go the enchantment deck. Don't know if the enchantment deck is actually good. We go Regal Force, we just have a big green thing. I think I might just be happy to take all around, always a bomb, Sarah Angel. Let's do it. What do we get here? We get a gamble. Search your library for a card. Put it in your hand. Discard a card at random. Cool. I know it's good in various combo decks, but not sure if you can pull that off here. What do we got? We've got a 2/2 that when it enters the battlefield deals 2 damage to target creature or player. That's not too bad. What's white-red in this format? Is that like an aggro deck? Is that a deck? It's a token deck. Interesting. 2 mana, 1/1 flyer. When a creature with flying dies, well, that goes in the flying deck, which maybe is what we could end up being. Blue-white flyers. First strike gets +1/+1 as long as you control another white creature. So that's actually a 3/3 in our deck. 3/3 first strike. Generally. But I think the Soul Catcher might be a little bit better for the deck that we could ultimately end up in. I'm sure some of these cards are amazing and I just don't know it. But yeah, let's take the Soul Catcher. Let's play linearly. Let's see, we've got a Blood Artist, a Mystical Tutors for an instant or sorcery. 3/3 imprint. Exile target non-token creature. That's pretty good. Gets +X/+Y, where X is the X. Okay, cool. That's pretty good. Oh, it's 7 mana. No wonder. That's a little bit much. So we've got an Elite Vanguard. Just a nice little kind of jerk of a creature. There is, however, a Keldon Marauders, a Mogg War Marshal, just a Firebolt. I think Firebolt might be the pick. Which pushes us a little bit more into white-red. War Marshal versus Firebolt. I think we still take the Firebolt. Blood Artist is good, but you really want to be like black-red sacrifice for that, I think. Yeah, let's take a Firebolt. Good old removal. Right into the battlefield. Oh yeah, this is 2 Phyrexian Ragers stapled together. Hey, Mistral Charger. You're pretty solid. 2 mana, 2/1 flyer. Aven Rift Watcher. 3 mana, 2/3 flyer. Enters the battlefield or leaves the battlefield. You gain 2 life. That's better in the Flicker deck, which I think is black-white. So I think we'll just take the Mistral Charger. Well, no, this is just a better flyer. They're both commons. Yeah, let's take the Rift Watch. What happens with Vanishing? Does it die? It dies, so it would trigger our Soul Catcher. Yeah, let's take the Rift Watcher. Keep our eye out for some Mistral Chargers. Raise the alarm if we do go a sort of stapled together white-red flyers / tokens, but there's not much red. Fervent Cathar, 2/1. Target creature can't block this turn. It's like a mini Valeran Duelist. But there is 2 Warden of Vivos Isles, both very solid in the flyer deck, making all of our flyers cheaper. Ideally, most of our creatures are going to be flyers anyways. There's a Looter. But I think I want to actually take the thing that's going to make our flyers better, even though Looter is so good. Yeah, let's take the Warden. What do we get here? Mistral Charger. Extract from Darkness, Guy's Blessing, Benevolent Bodyguard. 1/1, sack it. Target creature you control gains protection from the color of your choice. Till end of turn, Dream Twist, Dragon Egg. Yeah, I think we'll just take the Mistral Charger here. Hope to see some more blue flyers. Dual Caster Mage. Whenever a non-token creature is put into your graveyard from the battlefield, put a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying onto the battlefield. It's not terrible, but it's not great. We could take a blue-white dual land, or we could take a 2/2 flyer for 5. That when it enters the battlefield, target creature gets +2/+2 and gains flying until end of turn. Let's take the Welcome Guide, I suppose. Another Aven Riftwatcher, Gaseous Form, Borderland Marauder. Yeah, I think red might be a little bit open. Borderland Marauder is really good. It's a 1/2 for 2, but it attacks as a 3/2 for 2. Yeah, I think we'll just take the Borderland Marauder here. Another Welcome Guide, Monk Idealist. Obviously meant for the green-white enchantment deck, which nobody seems to be taking. So we could take a Dragon Egg. It flies when it dies. We could take another Welcome Guide. Let's take the Dragon Egg. Hey, Ballynock came back. Let's take her. Elite Vanguard, yes please. So we're white. We're white for sure. We're white for sure, and we're pushing towards flyers, but we've got red instead of blue. Not good. Not good. So what does red-white want? Red-white wants Raise the Alarm, Pyromancer, War Marshal, Beat It Back. All the token thingies, and then Intangible Virtue, Orcish Oriflame, etc. White-blue wants flyers. Just period flyers. So I think we'll take Gaseous Form here, but we don't even want to play it even if we do end up blue. But that might not be something that happens. What the what? Merfolk Looter coming back? And Raise the Alarm. I think I want to go blue. Even though red has been open, so I will probably very mistakenly take that Merfolk Looter. Let's take the Bodyguard, but I don't think I want to play it. And a Wildfire Emissary. Hey, Brago! That helps me go blue-white. That definitely helps me go blue-white. There's a Mana War as well. Squadron Hawk. Oh, there's a Pacifism. Oh, Brago, what do? You're a 2/4. Whenever you deal combat damage to a player, which you probably will because you're flying, I exile any number of target non-land permanents you control, then return the battlefield into their own control. So I can do things like bounce the Riftwatcher to get the life back a whole bunch and reset the vanishing counters. It sucks to pass that Pacifism and the Mana War, but we're going to take Brago. What do we get here? Another Warden. Make our things even cheaper. Oh, and a Faith's Fetters. I think we have to take the Faith's Fetters, especially after we pass that Pacifism. I want that Warden, though, but we're going to take the Faith's Fetters. Alright, we're pushing back towards blue. We're pushing back. Alright, so what do we get here? We get Factor Fiction. Quiet Speculation. Search target player's library for 3 cards with flashback. Put them into your player's graveyard. Into that player's graveyard. That's not for us. So Factor Fiction, which isn't terribly for us. Rally the Peasants is the white-red plan. I think we'll just take the Factor Fiction. Let's take it. Brainstorm. Cephalid Sage. Target player draws a card. What's Retrace? Cast this card from your grave. Right, by discarding a land. Right. It's red-white land. Cephalid Sage. So it's a 2/3 for 4. I think we might just grab Brainstorm. Yeah, let's take it. Ballynock. Una's Grace. Target player draws a card. I think we'll take the Ballynock here. And once again, I'm sure I'm drafting totally wrong, but that's the problem of not having experience with this format, not being able to draft it a billion times over because it's crazy expensive. Thankfully, the Phantom drafts are only 10 tickets. I don't mind not keeping the cards for just 10 tickets for the chance of drafting. You're a flyer, but you're expensive. You're a blue-white land. Jeez, there's the Orcish Oriflame for the tokens deck. But I think we've spent way too long not taking the tokens cards to take the Oriflame. Somebody's going to have a cool tokens deck. So I think we're between the blue-white land, this really mediocre flyer, this one that we already have one of. I don't really need the dual land if I'm just going to be pure blue-white, right? So I think we can just take the Shoreline Ranger. We could arguably take the Oriflame and splash it. We didn't do that. Let's see. Hydroblast for the sideboard. Humble until end of turn target creature. Ooh, Humble seems good. Humble seems quite good. We're gonna take it. Calciderm, Mishra's Factory, Giant Tortoise, Shelter, Seal of Cleansing. I think we'll just take Calciderm. See if we can get a white mane lion and bounce it. Be super dirtily. Field of Souls came back. There's the red-white land. We maybe want to splash for Firebolt or something, so I think we're going to take that here. Milliken. Put the top card of your library into graveyard. Get a mana. No, thank you. I think this is a hate draft. We're not going to play any of these cards. So I guess we'll take that. I wish I had time to draft this and the money to draft this a bunch of times over for sure. Screeching Scab, Tidal Wave. Guess we'll take the Scab. It's not really what we want to be doing though. We need some tempo. We need some Mana Wars. Stuff like that. Yeah, nobody is in the tokens deck. That's crazy. Crazy. So Una's Grace or Cephalid Sage. I guess we'll take the Sage. We could do some stuff with Brago flickering this once we have Threshold. Let's get rid of the Sentinel Spider because that ruins our deck. Could have been an awesome tokens deck. We might actually splash for that. And we get that back for the sideboard. Cool. Borderland Marauder not being played. Dragon Eye not being played. Pyrokinesis. Interesting. We get another Warden. Oh, we didn't take the other Warden, eh? Warden, Squathawk. Those are the blue and white cards in the entire pack. Ridiculous. So I guess we'll take the Warden. Seems better than a Squadron Hawk. Let's do it. So I don't want to play the Screeching Scab. And that's about it for things that I like flat out don't want to play. I'd prefer not to play that. Probably prefer not to play the Fact or Fiction. Let's see what we get. Maybe this pack will save us. Alright, we get a Serendib Efreet, very nice flyer. Jetting Glasskite, 4/4 for 6, with the Una ability. Peregrine Drake, Tidal Wave, Riftwatcher, Mesa Enchantress. Yeah, I think we just take the Efreet. Beat down with it. It'd be awesome if it was a 4/4 because we had an Orcish Oriflame out. Not sure if we'll splash for that or not. We probably won't. It'll depend on how the rest of this pack goes. Unexpectedly Absent. That's removal. War Priest of Thune. Silent Departure is the tempo we've been looking for. Unexpectedly Absent might just be better? Question mark. So they both do the same thing, except this can bury it deeper for more mana, and this can be done twice. I do know how good Silent Departure is. I have played with it. Back in original Innistrad. This is instant. That's not. So we take the absent. Counterspell, or a humble, or a memory lapse, which is another type of counterspell. So counterspell, or humble. I don't think we're a counterspell deck. I think we're a humble deck. Take the humble, get rid of the firebolt. Future Sight. Hey, White Mane Lion. White Mane Lion. We've been looking for you. There's also a silent departure. Oh no. So White Mane can do fun things with Kelsiderm, Welkin Guide, Cephalid Sage, Rift Watcher. You can do fun things with 4 things. You can do fun things with basically everything on my opponent's side of the field. As long as Wonder is in your graveyard and you control an island creature, my creatures generally have flying anyways. Oh, this is tough. I think we have to take the silent departure, though. Yeah, we do. And Shoreline Ranger, I think, can get out of there. Hey, we didn't have to make the choice at all. We've got a White Mane Lion or a silent departure again. But I think we still just take the silent departure, right? I mean, we can only do one fun thing once with White Mane Lion. So yeah, absolutely, we take another silent departure. Okay, nobody's just flat out in red. Weird. Second thoughts? I don't think we'll play it, so let's get rid of that Keldon Champion. Intangible Virtue, yeah, flat out nobody's in red-white tokens. Just in case they are, let's take it, because we're not going to play anything else here. Nothing here for us. Let's get rid of the Keldon Marauders. Nobody took Plague Witch? No. What is this draft? Paragon Drake, you might make the cut. Core Hookmaster. Ooh, Saltwater Cliffs. That works. For the Aura Flame, if we play it. I don't know if we're going to play it. Not sure if we're a Brainstorm deck. I don't think we are. I don't want that Ranger. 5 mana for a 2/3, but you're virtually free because I untap all the lands that I use. Yeah, I think we don't even bother with the Aura Flame. I think we just play this. The Aura Flame's getting greedy with the mana base. Humble, Charger, Catcher, Looter, Warden, Efreet, Cohort. So you guys are what, your 3/3 first strikers? Generally speaking. Memory Lapse, sure. So this gives flying. That's obviously not something we're super looking to do, but it does give +2/+2 as well. Maybe Welcome Guide just actually isn't that good. What would we trade it for? Brainstorm? Memory Lapse? Or a Splash? No, I think we'll keep it. Aven Riftwatcher number 2. Now I kind of wish I had that, whatchamacallit. Put a 3/1 beast, token named Carnivore. So nobody's in Black-Red Sack either? Let's play the foil Riftwatcher. Sure. Yeah, I think these cohorts are fine. And actually, they'd be decent with the Welcome Guide. Commune with the Gods. Alright. So that's our deck, I think. And I think it's okay. Feels like a cube deck. Makes me definitely want to draft this format more. But yeah, we'll go with this. So, yeah. Bodyguard, no. Virtue, no. Riftwatcher, number 2, no. Welcome Guide, number 2, no. Brainstorm, no. Hydroblast for the sideboard if we're up against red. Remember that. Memory Lapse, no. We want a tempo, but we're not really counter. Screeching Scab, Gaseous Form, Shoreline Ranger. Yeah, I think that's fine. Add some lands. It'll be like 9/8? 10/7. Makes sense. We've got, what, 3 double whites? Yeah, and no double blues. Alright, add that to the deck, submit the deck, and I will see you guys for round 1, where hopefully we can fly over their heads.